show. And this woman on here, I see why she gonna be single for a long time. She beautiful as I don't know what. Look at her right there. She beautiful.
What do you do?
I work for America.
She sitting up here. She turned down. She lost basically most of them popped the balloon on the. Where my remote at so I can cut this thing off? Because she said she don't want men with longer hair. What the hell a man's hair length got to do with the man at all? Y'all be single as a dollar bill. And when that cute, shapely body go falling, then you want to be more flexible with your taste. But right now, you're being picky. Okay, so anyway. She said one man she don't like his outfit. I showed one of my friends this video. His exact words was, bitch, he can get a new outfit. This the pettiest shit ever. I don't get it. I really don't get it. She has a nice body. But then you see other women on here who got bad bodies. Let's just call it thing a thing. And when I say bad bodies, I'm just saying, girl, you didn't dress for your body type. That's what makes it a bad body. Talking about a man too short. Well, you too round. We all got something that's too much or too little, whatever it may be. I'm just saying, like, let's not sit there and act like we supermodels, you know? I hear you saying it could be exaggerated, but all of them come on and do the same stuff. And they do the same stuff y'all be doing. I don't want no man who this, who that. Girl. You said, okay, this is Kevin Samuels. Y'all gonna be mad at me when I say this, but he wasn't always wrong. Sometimes he was. May rest in peace, but he wasn't always wrong. So I never understood what gave some women, and men too, because back in the day, you remember on his show, he used to target the men, but then I think more women started watching, so he had more women on his show as guests. But he was harsh with the men too. My God. But I never understood what gives some of y'all the unmitigated gall to be sitting around here as a solid 6 talking about you want a 10. Ain't nothing wrong being a 6. But why don't you try looking for a 5 or a 7? All I'm saying. All I'm saying. You said, why don't men leave their girl if they don't like their girl? Because he love her. Well, let me put it like this. He don't want you. It don't matter why he ain't leaving her. But why he leave her? Why does it matter? He don't want you. If he did, he'd be with you. You said, why settle? This concept of settling has got y'all so fucked up, and that's why a lot of y'all single. Because what a lot of y'all consider as settling ain't settling. It's actually just being a little bit less restrictive about some of your criteria. Now, certain things you need to have as a baseline, in my opinion. Treat you with respect. You know what I mean? Similar values. So on. Right? I do think that that's it. But how the fuck is it settling just because he's shorter than you? How is that settling? I don't understand that. How is it settling to be with a man who can contribute, but he just can't pay half of all, he can't pay your full bills? How the fuck is that settling? The person who asked that question, I don't know what her version of settling is, so this isn't talking to her, this is me talking. You see what I'm saying? How's that settling? Now, I'll tell you one thing I am settling for right now. Shitty lighting. Because I deserve so much better lighting than what this lighting is giving right now. So let me go grab my little ring light over here. Okay? But that part I don't understand. You know? Talk about you settling. I don't want to settle. Well, let me just kind of put something out there. If you're the kind of woman or man where you have a ton of options, a ton of people checking for you, then we can have a conversation about all the different ways that you don't want to settle. But if your options is slim, no shade, no tea. If your options are slim, and you talking about, I don't want to settle, then what we talking about here? I'm trying to move all my stuff out the shop. My coconut oil I put on my skin before I leave out in the day. I don't want to settle. Who are all these options you picking between? Some of y'all ain't been on a date in damn near 6 months. As long as I don't want to settle. Every Saturday look the same. Every Sunday look the same. You were sitting around other single women talking about, I don't want to settle. Are we serious? He too short, girl. I'll take a short king who can love me good, love me down, if you know what I mean, treat me good. And is a good man instead of being lonely. Whining to other single women about how we not gonna settle. Girl, we not gonna settle. We not accepting nothing less than we deserve. Beautiful man coming. He too short. Beautiful man coming. He ain't black. Beautiful man coming. Nah, he don't earn more money than me. Can you just admit that you're a closet lesbian and that you just don't like men at this point? It's okay. It's okay. We accept you. We accept you. Because if you don't like none of the men available, so we just acknowledge you probably like women. Are you asexual? You know? You asexual? It's okay. I have plenty of friends who are lesbians. I love lesbians. You know, people, when they're not racist, but when they don't want you to believe they're racist, they be like, I have plenty of friends who are black. I have the man who lives down the street, our neighbor, isn't he black? The kid says, Daddy's Guatemalan. Oh, well, he's brown. He's brown. What is his name again? Estavo. His name is Kurt. That too. He didn't say it was Estavo. No, Kurt. Okay. I think it's wonderful that they let him come here. Daddy was born in Phoenix. If you're a lesbian, it's okay. Because you sure don't like men. Because if you did, you wouldn't be turning away all of them. Let me see. I like men, baby. I like lesbians, but I'm not a lesbian. I like men. You don't want your short king, honey? Send him right here, honey. He can come right up to my girls right here. I don't mind. But I love you, baby. I'm like, I love you too, baby. I love you too. Let me kiss you on your forehead. Short men protect you better than these big men. You know how many big wimps I know? And how little short kings I know, they protect you like a little pit bull. I like them. I'm like, baby, calm down. Calm down. Rub the top of your head. You can't be so mean, baby. You're going to scare everybody away. I know you like it. You like it. He likes that. Baby, go get your stepping stool, go in the cabinet, get your tea mug, and make some chamomile tea. You're always so aggressive, aren't you? Your stepping stool's over there. I don't fucking mind. I don't mind at all. Y'all don't want the short kings, I'll take them. Talking about he don't make enough money. Girl, I can pay my bills. As long as he don't come asking me for nothing, I'm good. I'm good. Don't ask me for nothing. It's irrelevant to me whether you make more, triple or half. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? What's that got to do with me? If you paying your own bills. Well, I want a man to pay my bills. If you lazy or just unable to take care of your own bills, can you just own that and admit that? Some of y'all lazy. And that's all that is. You just lazy. I don't want to work no more. Or rather than looking for a man to take care of your bills, how about you build a skill set or a business that can allow you to have passive income? Hence why I love the insurance industry. I've been trying to tell y'all about it for a long time. Y'all sit up here looking for a man that don't want you. When you could go ahead, get yourself an insurance license and build a business. I'm not going to say you won't work at all, but baby, what you earn in that 40-hour-a-week job, you may be able to earn just doing 5 hours a week of insurance. That's right, beautiful reflections. You're right. You're right about that, girl. They do. You said, what do? I work in the insurance industry. I'm a life insurance producer. I am able to work with life insurance products, annuities, which can be used for retirement, long-term care insurance, which is what people use to take care of themselves later on in life if ever they get ill or anything like that, or qualifying illnesses, disability insurance. If you want to join my team, click the link that's on my Instagram page. If you want to buy some insurance, click the link that's on my Instagram page as well. I can't have the shrimp Caesar salad right now, Jenny, because they put cheese in the Caesar dressing. Is so good as I eat pizza. But something about that cheese that they use, it be breaking me out. Or maybe it's not the cheese, maybe it's the fact that I ate it every day for like 2 weeks. Whatever. Oh, you said, tell me how I'm used to working 12, 16 hours a day. When you may be able to do really well in our industry. You may be able to do that really well in our industry. He's a really nice guy. He treats you good, but your chemistry in the boudoir, in the bedroom, is not there. What do you do? That's your friend. Now, that is settling right there, in my opinion. I don't care what nobody says. If y'all don't have chemistry in the boudoir, that's settling. That's a primal human need. And if you were a partner where you can't get that need met, well, I'd be settling for me. Now, some of y'all, I don't need that. Girl, God bless you. My brother, good for you. With the way my body functions, we ain't doing that. Well, I'm not, Miss Aussie, he can still have money. It ain't enough money in the world for me to sacrifice that. Not unless he wanted an open relationship. And I'm not really one for open relationships for me personally. Y'all do what you want to do, but just for me personally. But if he was like, you know what? I'm going to spend this cash on you. You can do what you want to do. Then I might consider it. But see, I mess around and end up falling in love with the one that's handling the boudoir the right way. That's why I tell you, you don't want me in an open relationship. Come on, we got rules. All you can do is go out there and do that. But you can't fall in love, baby. If we do that, and that's the right way, girl, I'm gonna fall in love. You don't want me to be in an open relationship. So I'm gonna leave you for the other man. That's good enough. I'm not gonna follow the rules of the open relationship. We crying on the side of the bed one night. He like, what's wrong with you, my husband? What's wrong with you? He broke up with me. Broke up with you? I thought y'all was just, keeping the cash. We were. We fell in love. But no, I don't think there's anything wrong with open relationships. There are many people in open relationships and are very happy. It works out very well for them. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say something wrong with it. Just you gotta choose what works for you in reality, He said, what if you have passive income to start your own business, but the money won't be made back anytime soon? If you have enough money in the meantime, they'll hold you over, then that's fine. But if not, personally, you can't let the promise of tomorrow's money make you miss out on today's money. Sometimes we have to focus on what we need to do to take care of ourselves today. Exactly. Slamming doors around the house because the side piece broke up with you. What's wrong with you? Nothing. No. I was watching something the other day. Maybe it was online. Was her boyfriend, somebody was crying about his side piece dying. And she said, should she be empathetic? They say, don't kick a man when he's down, girl. I would kick the hell out of him when he was down. Not literally, but figuratively. You think I give a fuck about your grief? When you had me grieving, you cheating on me? Nah. Fuck that side piece and fuck you too. But I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You're gonna be hurt too. But that bitch dead and I'm leaving you. Hey, Golden. You said, am I bugging or did you have another video where you were sitting just like this eating watermelon? I have about 100 videos of me eating watermelon. I love watermelon. And normally I like to have it. Yeah. Daily. That's right, y'all heard me. Fuck that bitch and fuck him too. You know how like, you know how you got your grandmother, your aunts who old. Like that bitch is so rough. She'll say anything. She don't be giving a fuck about nothing. Like how these bitches get old and mean? Bitch, I think I am that bitch. I see how it happens. You get old, you live long enough. Compassion is a sport for young bitches. You get old, you get real. They be like, Auntie, I love that man. He a trick. He's stupid. I don't know why you with him anyway. He gay as hell. And you stupid if you don't see it. Auntie, you know so-and-so died. Finally. Oh, he was a horrible person. Y'all don't act like y'all don't know. He was horrible, wasn't he? Uh-huh. Didn't know y'all stand him. Sometimes it's a blessing when certain people leave here. Remember that. No, I ain't going to the damn funeral. I don't like his wife no way. Cause she been cheating on him for the last 4 years like y'all don't know. Ain't Perline. That's me. I'm Ain't Perline. Don't give a fuck. And I'm not mean about it. I just say what I mean. Called me up. I heard the news the other day. Somebody died. I didn't care for the person. They wasn't my enemy. Just I didn't care for him. They told me about it. They said, you know so-and-so passed. Who? So-and-so. Who? I really didn't remember their name. Who? So-and-so. Oh! And they're like, yeah, it's so sad. Huh. You know we ran out of fabric softener. Yeah, you gonna go get... What? He dead, baby. We still need fabric softener. And why are you crying? You ain't even know him like that. You sensitive. Memorial service. When? Fuck would I go there for? Why did I go there? I got yoga. I'm not missing my yoga for that shit. He dead anyway. You don't know if I'm there. No. You go if you want to. Fuck no, I ain't seen no goddamn flowers. Hell no. That's me. But I swear to y'all, I'm sweet. I'm just as nice as I want to be. If I don't like it, I don't fake it. But if I love you, I stand by you no matter what. I'm looking for my next question. Hey, MJ, my boyfriend of 3 years just told me that I'm not his ideal type physically and I'm heartbroken. He says he loves me and that the bedroom doesn't matter to him, but I can't get past it. The bedroom has slowed down and now I know why. What should I do? Leave. What's that song? But I gotta leave and I gotta go right now. I don't know. I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. Girl, he don't want you. Y'all heard Jana Burger. Get my book. And Suge, who just asked that question, you need my book more than everybody else. God bless you. So he barely touching you. Can I give you the Auntie interpretation? Because you wrote it so eloquently, but let me tell you how I read it. He told you he's not attracted to you, which does not mean you're not attractive. It just means he's not attracted to you. Okay? Clear distinction. Don't ever let nobody dictate your damn level of attractiveness to yourself. I'm fine as a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm attractive or not. Baby, you're blind or you're a bottom, or one way or the other. If you know what I know, you know I'm fine as a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I'm not attracted to you. Do you think I give a fuck? I'm not attracted to your unmitigated gall to say that shit to me. And that's another thing I want to say about him. He a sorry ass motherfucker for saying that shit to you. He a sorry ass motherfucker for saying that shit to you. Think about it. If he felt that way, why the fuck would he say that shit out loud? So why would you say that shit? If I'm dating somebody and I'm not really attracted to them, first of all, I'm going to be thinking about how do I de-escalate this relationship in a way that's going to be compassionate towards them. Just as I'm not attracted to them doesn't mean I should cause emotional scars. You know how traumatizing that shit is for somebody to have to walk around feeling that way? The fuck? Hell no, that wasn't compassion. That was a bitch move on his part. That was a real bitch move on his part. Oh shit, hold on. My watermelon dripped all over my bed. So that's number one. He sounds like he's either emotionally unintelligent or a fucking asshole. Okay? He told her, they said, what did he say? He said that she's not his ideal body type, and that, you know what, the bedroom, you know the word, that doesn't matter. So basically he ain't touching. He said, you know, you ain't my type, and you know, that ain't even important to me that we do that kind of stuff. Girl, please. I bet the conversation probably came because you was asking, like, why are we doing it? Well, what's going on? If he was a real motherfucking man, he would have just ended it. Sometimes ending a relationship is the most compassionate thing you can do. You know? It's the most compassionate thing you can do. Girl, my head mess. I got up this morning. I had to get myself together. I ran out the door, ran to the gym, honey. This was slept on, took a shower, ain't do shit to my hair today, but the fuck. Okay, you ain't shaved your mustache today, so shut the fuck up. All right, we both looking rough. Okay. Anyway, all right. Don't you dare for one motherfucking minute sit up here and internalize that shit. Because let me say this, you attracted to somebody else, many other people. And once you get over the heartache of this piece of shit, you gonna find one of them. Let me tell you what I'd do if I wasn't attracted to somebody. No more. Girl, lie. Lie. Be compassionate. Lie. Why? Baby, I'm just... Can I talk to you? Baby, I think you are the most amazing man on earth. I am so lucky to have found you. Every part of me craves you in such a major way. But I'm not ready. And I feel so bad. It feels so bad. It feels so horrible. I have to say that I have met the perfect man. And I'm too traumatized by my stuff to love you the right way. Bitch, put on a fucking performance. He doesn't deserve the real story. It's better to lie to a man and send him into the future feeling good about himself than to fucking tell him the truth that you're not attracted to him. And now you're sending him into the future with trauma. Why don't you want me? Well, I don't want to touch you. I'm not attracted to you. Your waist got real big. Your back big as fuck. Your feet stink. Girl, he don't need to know all that. Unless he treated you like shit, then drag him. You know what I'm saying? Girl, otherwise, tell him a story. Oh, he's the perfect man. And I just don't know why. I don't know why I'm not able to I don't. No. Before you know it, he'll be hugging you. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I'm so sorry. I wish I knew how to love you better. But I have to learn to love myself first. That's a good line. Save it and use it. It'll work. It's compassionate. What are you gonna tell me? You're fat slob and I don't want to sleep with you? Would you really say that shit? Why would you say some shit like that? The fuck is wrong with you? What do? Cheat on you with your sister? Then you fucking hurt him. You fucking hurt him. Send him into therapy. Okay? Otherwise, no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm finding my purpose. I like that one. Let's comment in the window. What are compassionate things that we can say to break up with somebody? Compassionate, nice ways of saying it. I have to find myself. And I know that if I try to find myself while I'm with you, it's not there to you. It's not there to you. I used to hate breaking up with guys. So I never knew what to fucking say. And so I would do the wrong thing, which was you stay with them longer because you're trying to figure out a way to do it without hurting them. And then you end up hurting them more anyway. Or you stay with them and you start resenting them because you see everything about them that you don't like. Then you say some shit that's not nice in an argument one day. I should have never been with your ass. No way. I'm healing right now and I need to do this work by myself. That's a good one. Give me another one. No, that's fucked up. You can't say that one. She said, you made me realize I still need some healing. The fuck? Is he traumatized you again? Come again. I need something better. Okay? Let me see here. You said, does this work with a husband? How do you break up with your husband? Well, first of all, make sure you got someplace else to go. He got someplace else to go. Okay? But yeah, I feel like the best breakups blame yourself, not them. Don't blame them, even if they are horrible. Unless you plan to work it out, why make them feel bad on the way out? You know, it's like, you ever been fired from a job before? They don't tell you we firing you because you got shitty grammar, the customers don't like you, and you always fucking shit up. They don't say that. You know, we're going to have to go in a different direction. We're going to have some departmental changes. And it's just, we're excited about the future for you as well. And whatever we can do to support you and getting the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? My point is this. I'm saying it jokingly, but seriously. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're tearing somebody down at the end of a relationship. Mm-hmm. She said my plant died and I need some time alone. Mm-hmm. You said I'm just going in a different direction. I like that, but then that may invite him to be like, what direction? You gotta see, when you do this shit, y'all ain't listening. You gotta make that shit so much about you that he can't ask nothing. He can't fight it. Just sometimes men be like, what? No, but what about this? I have some things that are deep within me that I can talk to you more about it later. You're not going to, but this is just to get you through the conversation. And I know, and I've kept some things from you that are just, and it's nothing about us, but just about things I've been through. That's why we haven't been intimate. It's not been you. He's like, really, it's not been me. I thought it was because I was getting fat. No, it is. No, it's not you. No. And that's why I feel so bad. Because as I'm going through this, it's coming out towards you. And you think it's your fault. This is what compassion looks like. This is compassion. You send him on with his big back, feeling confident, because there's another woman who's ready to love him. You just aren't. It's just not there for you. It's not you. It's really not you. It's me. That line is used a lot. So if you use it, girls, you got to slow it down and throw some ad-libs in there so it can feel like your own. Okay, I feel like I'm the toxicity coach today. Okay, I'm teaching you bitches some ways to be toxic, but be compassionate about it. No, really, I'm just teaching you how to be compassionate. Why break someone's heart in a way out? And that's why I think that guy's a piece of shit who told her that he's not attracted to her. How do you stop people pleasing when you're an empath? What the fuck does being an empath have to do with being a people pleaser? Because you feel what other people are going through? Let me tell you this. Either you purposely numb yourself to what the fuck other people are going through, or life will numb you to it because you'll continue to be hurt by trying to people please. And it'll happen that way. I'm a very compassionate person. And it probably doesn't sound like it after all this. I am compassionate. You tell a lie to protect their feelings now about the breakup. But no, I'm a very compassionate person. I care about people. But the things that got me hurt most in this life have been through helping people. And not everyone who I've helped has hurt me. By no means. But in the case where I have been hurt, it's been usually because I've tried to help someone. Or was people pleasing. Right? And so, to me, you step in where you can step in, and you pull back where you need to pull back. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like one of the best ways to stop being a people pleaser is before you do anything, ask yourself, is this better for me or is it better for them? This decision, does it benefit them or does it benefit me? If it benefits them more than it benefits you, then don't fucking do it. Oh, MJ, that sounds so selfish. Fuck yeah, it does. The fuck do you think we're talking about here? Someone protecting yourself. The pendulum swings both ways. You know, a pendulum, the thing you release and it goes like this. I look like I'm doing a dance, but I'm not. Okay, a pendulum, right? As a people pleaser, it's all the way over here. So when you release it, it's going to go in all the way other direction. And eventually you'll find your happy medium. But people who were people pleasers for a long time, when they step out of that, people around them think, oh my God, you're so selfish. You're so self-centered. No. It's because they're leaving one extreme that completely didn't serve them, that completely hurt them, that completely left them devastated in some capacity or traumatized. And now they release themselves from that, so they go to the other extreme because they need to recover from the fucking decades of putting you motherfuckers first. You know what I'm saying? So who gives a shit about the feelings of the people who you no longer are trying to people please? Right? If they don't give a fuck about the fact that you're now taking care of yourself, then they're the fucking problem. So you stop being a people pleaser by giving yourself permission to not give a fuck what anybody thinks about your no. That's the way you stop being a people pleaser. I don't like that you told me no. Fuck you with your entitled ass. The fact that you have the unmitigated gall to tell me that you didn't like my fucking no. Well, how about you be a fucking grown up and go find out how to get a yes for yourself? They ask you to do something for them. You say, I don't want to do it. I'm mad that you don't want to do it. Then figure out how to get it done some other way. You know what I'm saying? You got people in their 50s and 60s who still acting like children. Mad that you told them no. The fuck? That is not going to work. That is not going to work. So for me, in my opinion, when it comes to this kind of shit, you stop being a people pleaser by embracing the total freedom that comes with no longer giving a fuck what somebody else feels. I'm supposed to not care what people feel? Yeah. Now notice I didn't say you're supposed to trample on people's feelings. I didn't say that. Notice I didn't say you're supposed to go out of your way and hurt people. That makes you a sociopath. Don't go out trying to hurt people. What I say is put yourself first. If caring about your feelings and your wants means that I can't get my wants and my needs met, then I can't give a fuck about your wants. I gotta take care of mine. And if you a real motherfucking one, then you gonna understand that. Let me tell you this, the people who I'm closest to, they put themselves first. They don't do it to harm me. They're not trying to harm anybody. But they put themselves first, I put myself first. And that's why we can have a beautiful relationship, because nobody's trying to take advantage of each other. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine, we were supposed to do something the other day. He didn't want to do it. I wanted to do it, but he didn't want to do it. He hit me up. He's like, I'm tired as the motherfucking, I got a headache. I don't want to go to XYZ. Even though I really didn't want to do it. I was looking forward to it. He put himself first. Now, I could be a selfish, ignorant ass, entitled motherfucker and sit here and be like, but you knew I wanted to do this and blah, 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 blah. No. I'm a grown-up with healthy emotional boundaries. So what I say, I get it. Because if I was tired, I'd probably say the same shit too. Get some rest. I'll talk to you later. And I went and did the shit I wanted to do anyway. That's what healthy human beings do. They don't treat your no as an affront to them. They treat your no as, okay, cool, all right. You see where I'm going with that? So to me, because I know what it feels like to be in a relationship with healthy people, instantly when someone acts real stupid about my no, they look like the idiot, because I'm like, I'm surrounded by people who are healthy, who don't get joy out of me being a people pleaser. I have somebody else, a friend of mine, where they were going through something. And I was like, well, let me help you in XYZ way. Right? And they're like, nah, not really, nah. You don't need to do that for me. Focus on what you got to focus on. So even when my people pleasing was kicking in, they was like, nah, don't do that. Trust me, you don't need to do that. I was like, damn. That's what healthy people do. They don't even let you be a people pleaser with them. They're going to set the boundary where you don't want to set one. They're like, hold on, why the fuck are you doing that? I remember with Marco. Y'all know Marco, my nephew's son. I remember this was a long time ago. He was young. And he had some things going on. He just got started in insurance. And I think I tried to give him money. But I didn't ask him if I could give him money. I think I just like sent it to his bank account and gave it in cash. I don't remember what I did. And he said to me, and I respect him a lot. He's him as a man, right? I respect him so much because this is one of the reasons why. He has said to me, he said, Unc, I didn't ask you to do that. I said, I know, you're welcome. You're welcome. He's like, no, I'm not thanking you. I'm telling you I didn't ask you to do that. Could you not do that again? I was like, what? If I needed your help, I would have asked for it, but I can figure this out on my own. I was like, okay. Look like I was sucking a lemon, honey. Good for you. Good for you, honey. My people-pleasing inner demon didn't know what to do. Okay? I was like having a fucking poltergeist in my head. Like, because I was so accustomed to dealing with people who would let me overfunction. Who would let me give more than I should have gave. Let me overfunction. And in that instance, he didn't. When you're around people who have your best interests at heart, they're not going to let you do that. You said, how do you deal with the narcissist that's been abusing you for decades and finally ready to stand up for yourself, but you've always been an agreeable person? Sometimes stand up for yourself is leaving. Maybe you're not the type of person who's ready to go in and say some shit to them. Maybe you're not ready for that. Maybe you don't know how to confront things. Okay. Well, one of the best ways to confront some shit is just to fucking leave. But what about closure? Shouldn't I tell them why I'm leaving? You know how to do that without being manipulated and overpowered by a narcissist? You skilled enough to do that? You skilled enough to do that shit? Because not everybody is. Be real with yourself. Baby, sometimes the best thing you can ever do for yourself is walk the fuck out without an explanation. But what about their closure? Fuck their closure. They're an abusive personality type. We really don't give a fuck about their closure. If they've been abusing you, fucking leave. With no explanation and not a trace to where you're going. Well, what about their feelings? Fuck their feelings. The fuck? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I remember one time, I'm not going to tell that story because I don't want you all to do that. I'll tell you this, though. I remember this one girl, I can't even tell you about something I don't like, I'll tell you about somebody else, though. She was in a circumstance where she had broke up with a guy, I believe it was. Years ago, she wasn't a lesbian, she broke up with a guy. And she said that the guy had told her something to the effect of, I don't want to be here anymore if you're not going to be with me. Y'all know what I mean, but I don't want to be here no more. And she asked me, what should I do? Now, this isn't advice to y'all. In fact, don't do what I said with her. Don't do this. Please don't. I mean, my advice is don't do what I said. Anyway, I said, next time he call you up and say that shit, he's like, I should go check him. I said, no, the fuck you don't. Anybody ever tell you that shit, don't you go near them. You don't know, honey, if they would harm themselves, what do you think they do to you? I said, nah, baby, what you do is next time he say some shit like that to you, ask him very calmly, where are you? I'm at home. I'm at home. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 911, I got an emergency. So-and-so at XYZ address is threatening to hurt themselves. In fact, call him on 3-way. He's like, who you calling? Hold on. 911, I've got him on the line. You said it was an emergency, baby. Do you need assistance? We're here to support you. I bet he won't call you with that shit again. Oh, MJ. I'm not no motherfucking therapist. It is not my job to support you through this. I do not have training in how to support you through that level of crisis. So I would be doing you a disservice not to report this emergency that you have just made me aware of. This is an impending emergency. You are threatening to cause harm to yourself or others. I have to do this. I am simply being a good citizen. It is my ethical and moral obligation to call them. Because what you're not going to do is manipulate me with your shit. That's a boundary. Now, unless you at the level of I don't give a fuck that I'm at, baby, just leave. Because, see, you know, I'm that final round level, final boss level of don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't give a fuck if you try to manipulate me. I will, the level of don't give a fuck I will go to in order to protect my boundaries, baby. Some of y'all ain't ready for that. So for you amateur bitches out there, and I love every last one of my nieces. But baby, sometimes the best way to do it is just to not deal with them. I'm worried about him. I'm worried about him. If I just leave and don't call him again, what's going to happen to him? My ass. I don't know shit. What you think gonna happen to him? He may do something to himself. That right. Well, shit, if he's gonna do something to himself, then he's gonna do something to himself anyway. You think you just gonna stop that? Shit, if it wasn't for you, he'd do it to himself with another bitch. Cause I'm telling you this right now, you give another bitch, she gonna leave him. Say, well, you gonna leave me too fucked up to keep any bitch. So, baby, let me tell you, the inevitable is the inevitable. Let them figure that shit out. But don't you take your ass over there to deal with them. Fuck that shit. Nah. No. Don't. In fact, next time you call, you don't answer the phone. You don't want to have to be dealing with no police and stuff like that, telling them all that stuff. Stay about that shit. You don't need that kind of distraction. You ain't even got no days off from work. I have to take off days from work to deal with his shit. Nah, baby. You want to go out? Yeah, I got a taste. I want some lasagna. You want some lasagna? Let's get some lasagna. And she looking at me like, what? Yeah. But you want chicken? Yeah, we go to the buffet. They got both. Yeah, let's go there. Mm-hmm. And if he threatened you, get a restraining order. That's my thought. That's what I would do. Get a restraining order, but you gotta do what's best for you. Get a restraining order. If you live in a country where you can protect your home, protect your home. Because Aunt Pearline don't play. Aunt Pearline don't play. Pearline ain't never played. The inevitable is the inevitable. Because crazy is crazy, baby. You can't do shit about that. You can't do shit about that. What's my next question? You said, what if the narcissist is a family member? The fuck? What that got to do with anything? Why do y'all feel this obligation to tolerate toxicity from someone just because they're your family? Take family off of it. And just look at their behavior. If someone who wasn't your family member was treating you in this way, would you still deal with them? No, you wouldn't. Then why the fuck you dealing with them? Family's the title. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got shit to do with nothing. You see your question and the next question. It better be good. I'm turning 25 and living out every dream I have for myself. 25 is a weird transition into official adulthood. Baby, you are an adult already. 20 after 18, you're an adult. But my question to you is, what advice would you give your younger self? Also, I read and I love your book. Thank you, baby. At 25, what advice would I have given myself? 25. This may sound so trite because I'm sure you all have heard it before. Believe people when they show you who they are the first time, because they don't change. They just become more of what they've already shown you. And that can be a good thing too. If they show you they're a good person, they're going to just get better, you know. But they show you they're a piece of shit, that's what you got. So that'd be a piece of advice. Don't give a fuck about hurting anyone's feelings when it comes to doing what's best for you. Now, don't go out of your way to hurt people's feelings, of course, because then that makes you an asshole. But don't give a fuck about people's feelings if they get mad at you for doing what's best for you. Don't worry about looking weird or different or being unique. When I was 25, I was in DC at the time. And I was working my ass off to get a good corporate job so I could just make enough money to take care of myself. I just wanted to take care of myself. That was like my goal. Just, I need to take care of myself. Whew, it was rough. And at the time, I thought that the only way to take care of myself was to fit in and find opportunities and blah, blah. And I did that work for a while. But after a while, I realized that I was around a lot of people who were all the same. They drove the same cars. They looked the same. They acted the same. They had the same opinions about everything. What I realized that they don't really have the same opinions about everything is that they all portray that they feel the same way about everything because they don't want to stand out. No one wants to be an individual because they don't want to be ostracized. Can you blame them? I can't. So for me, what I've learned is, and what I would do if I was 25 was I wouldn't give a fuck what people think. So what I learned is that once I started being okay with being an individual, I actually got far more support from people. I got more people who wanted to be in my life. I got more friends. I got more everything. Did I get watermelon juice in my hair? I got watermelon juice in my hair. I'm like, why is my hair wet? It's because I got watermelon juice in it. How the fuck did watermelon juice come up that high? Anyway, so it's a wash day anyway, so there we go. How the fuck does one get watermelon juice in their hair? It's like wet up here. But yeah, that would be something. Would be that I literally, would be not to give a fuck about being an individual. The stars don't look like everyone else. And I'm not telling you to go out and be famous. I'm telling you just to, what's his name? Is my hair wet anywhere else? Now I'm like curious about this shit. I'm sorry. Who's my celebrity crush? Not one of them. I don't have a celebrity crush. I really don't. My crush is in real life. He know who he is. I really don't have a celebrity crush. You said, what if you have kids with him? So? You think just because you push out a few kids for him, you got to still deal with him all the time? Nah, you figure out a way to deal with him that allows y'all to maintain your parental rights, you know, for y'all both to see and have access to your kids. And if he wants to deal with it in a reasonable manner, fine. If he doesn't, then get the courts involved to help you all find out a way to deal with it amicably. Talk to a lawyer about your options if you're in your state. Excuse me. You're welcome, sugar. Hold on, my edge. You said he owns multiple businesses, recently bought another one. He regrets and is very overwhelmed and says he wants to continue dating, but warns me he has low capacity right now. I really like him and want to give it a shot. What do I do? Girl. He just told you what it is. You cool, I like you, but I really don't have a lot of capacity right now. Girl, he got businesses going on. You don't know what kind of financial turmoil he's in. If you see, some of y'all hear multiple businesses and y'all think he got money. I hear multiple businesses, I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of bullshit to go through. That business could be losing money. That business could be surviving based on his savings. That business over there may be doing well, but it's not doing well enough to support all the rest of men support him. Multiple businesses does not mean a lot of money. He could be literally working himself real hard right now. So he says he ain't got the capacity, believe him. So you can either deal with him under terms that work for you both, meaning like if he could only see you on Sunday afternoons, then work with the girl, find something else to do with your time. But please don't complain to that man. I don't feel like you make enough time for me, girl, because if it's a choice between his survival and spending time with you, what the fuck you think gonna win? Who you think gonna win? He works too much. I hear y'all say that about these men. He works too much. He doesn't make enough time for me because he's probably working so much because that work is connected to his sense of survival. You don't know everything about what he's going through or what's going on in his life. When a man tell me, listen, I got to focus on this because I got stuff going on in my business, I get it. I get it, baby. I've been up, I've been down, I've been all around. I get it. And I have never been foolish enough to try to make a man choose between me and his finances, because who you think gonna win? Finances is survival. You just fun. And then when he fall in love with you, finances still gotta come first, because how you think he gonna support y'all? See, I know how to shut the fuck up. Okay? He working 16 hours a day, trying to do what he gotta do, baby. I'm not saying a motherfucking thing, if that's what I'm all right with. He at work, he ain't with no other bitches. Exactly. So he come home late at night. Baby, I'm sorry. I thought I was going to be home 4 hours ago. I'm exhausted. It's okay, baby, because I got the GPS on his goddamn phone. I know where he's at. He was at work anyway. It's okay, baby. I didn't know what you want, so I got you steak with Brussels sprouts and mashed potatoes. I got the gravy you like. And I got you fish with the vegetables. Oh, and in the freezer, I've got the sorbet you like. So just pick whichever one you want, and then whatever you don't want, I'll pack it up for your lunch tomorrow, okay? All right? Which one? I'll heat it up while you take a shower. Take a shower. I'm going to heat it up for you. You want the steak? You want a little bit of both? We'll split them that way you have a little bit of both. You have both for tomorrow, too? Okay, let's start. Don't worry about it. Take a shower. What's wrong with you bitches who nag a man when he comes to the door after a long day? That's the quickest way to make a man leave you. Girl, I don't give a fuck. You want a smoothie? You want a smoothie? I'll make you one. Banana? I'm going to make the banana. Yeah, with the cherries. I know, baby. No. We'll talk later. You'll talk later. I know the day was tough. You'll tell me about it later when you want to. Go in the shower. I've got the lavender soap in there. The kind you like. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, you use that. I'm not a man stressed. Ever. He come home, I had a rough day today. I understand, baby. I'm working. He come in. True story. I had a rough day today. We did. I understand. You want to tell me what made it rough, or you want to tell me later? Oh, tell me now. It's cool. Well, you got it. You always make it happen, don't you, baby? I love how you take care of us. You hungry? I'm going to make you a plate. No, lay right there. You don't got to move. Lay right there. See, y'all think Aunt Pearline mean as a pit bull, and she is. Okay? But she know how to take care of a man. And I mean to you bitches. Okay? But to my man, okay? I take good care of him. Okay? He need to look forward to coming through that door. The weight of the world needs to come off of his back the minute he come through the door. Say, Aunt Pearline mean. I don't know how she keep Roderick. How she keep him. He looks so happy. Because Pearline know how to take care of a man, honey. Fuck you bitches. Okay? I treat my man good. Roderick been good. I'm just telling you what it is. We need to talk about this because he was very inconsiderate to me today when he didn't text me back all day. Bitch, what was he doing? Was he working? If he working, don't text me back. Make money. The fuck I need you texting me for? About some bullshit. Focus on the goddamn money. What the fuck we gonna talk about? I ain't got to talk about a motherfucking thing with a man who making some money for us. Fuck we gonna talk about? The fuck? I ain't got shit to say to you. Baby, I'm sorry I ain't text you since this morning because I know you texted me, but I just got caught up. Baby, I didn't even realize you didn't text me. I didn't realize it. But your day was good. It was. That's so good. Oh, baby. Let me kiss my short king on the head. I appreciate how you work so hard for us. I know you do. You work so hard for us. My short king. I told you I don't mind a short king. Now, my king isn't short, but I don't mind if he is. Okay? You work so hard for us. I know. Maybe I'm sure I'll make you a meal. Bitch. And you know another thing, I don't understand you bitches. I don't understand you bitches. If you've been home most of the day, why you letting that man come home to a dirty house? Oh, MJ, I work hard too. Okay. But do he work harder? He work longer hours than you? Is his work more physically strenuous? Do he make more money than you? You think I'm going to let a man come home to a bed that ain't made? You think I'm going to let a man come home to a house that ain't prepared? I don't know what you bitches do. I know what I'm not doing. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit. Okay, bitch? It don't take that much. Take up all the dirty clothes, put them in the hamper. You don't feel like doing laundry, put that shit in the back of the closet. He ain't got to see the shit. I didn't say do a deep clean. I just said make sure that when he come in and what he see look good and smell good. The fuck? All I'm saying. What the fuck do I know, huh? You know? You said server girl isn't for me. We're not talking about being a server. We're not talking about being a server. You're not serving him. It's simply about making sure that you good. Because let me tell you this. I don't know what kind of men y'all fuck with, but I fuck with the kind of man where if I ever have anything, ever have a need, he take care of that shit. Instantly. All right? I'll get my nails done. Hey, babe, I'm out here getting my nails done. I took Uber. Took Uber to go get my nails done, right? I said, I'm out to get my nails done. Oh, for real? I'm on the way. I'm good. No, I'm on the way. Because he know that where I get my nails done is a little farther out. And he know that when I get finished get my nails done, the sun going to be down. And he don't want me to take an Uber at night. Like, it's going to be a problem. I'm like, I'm good. It's a nice neighborhood. I'm on the way. I'll be there in a minute. See what I'm saying? That's just on the small level. So he got me all the time. Why wouldn't I have him? Why wouldn't I have him? Oh, that's not being a server. That's taking care of who take care of me. Out and about, baby. I was out and about. I saw they had this. You like that? What's his name? That caramel popcorn. Yeah, I bought a bunch of it. It's right over there. So I got you. It's over there. I was just thinking about you, and I was like, I know you like that shit. Thank you, baby. You see your husband like that too? And how about this? If you did more for him, maybe they do more for you too. And if he don't do nothing for you, then that's the wrong one anyway. I ain't never been one of these broads out here who just expect to be taken care of. It ain't doing nothing for him, honey. No. And here's nothing. Stop believing these men when they say that they ain't hungry. I say, you hungry, baby? You hungry? A little bit. Let me make him a big plate. Make him a big plate. A man with a full belly ain't going nowhere. And you see him, let me get you more. You good? Even when you work from home, baby, let me tell you what you do there. During the time that he get home, let's say he get home during the time when you work from home. If you can swing it, maybe block your calendar for that hour or two when he first get home. That way you can spend time with him when he first comes through the door, and then you get back online after everything's settled. I'm just saying, do that with your kids too when your kids get home. What do I know? You don't have to listen to me. You said men are always hungry. In all ways. Feed him. Ain't that the truth, baby? Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the damn truth? Okay? My hair getting long. It's curly, so you can't see how long it is. But that's how long my hair is. Ow. I got inches. Not really. Look at this. It's not that long, but you said you put your shit on do not disturb until everybody is fed and asleep. I know that's right. You said on point, MJ. Treat others the same way you want to be treated. All the same energy. But let me stop. This my hair look crazy. I'm doing this shit all day. Let me see here. How do you know when a guy is truly into you when he comes up and starts talking to you? Girl, you're just as dense as a piece of wood. How do you know a guy is interested in you when he comes up and starts talking to you? How do you know that a guy is into you when he came up to you and started talking to you? Baby, I sure hope you're pretty. I sure hope you're pretty. Because, baby, intelligence ain't for everybody, and I understand that. That's okay. I can't hold that against you. We're inclusive here. So we accept the dumb broads here just like we accept the smart girls. But, baby, you're not winning Miss Congeniality with that kind of logic. If he come up and talk to you, then he like you. So perk him up, pot it out, and be cute. Some of my nieces just so stupid. But they pretty. They pretty. And they got a good heart, but they dumb it in a bag of rocks. But I love my girls. I love my gals. Just as pretty as they want to be. But that's all God gave them. It was pretty. Yes, girl. If he coming up to you to talk to you, men ain't very good They don't really got game the way y'all want them to have game. See, Hollywood done fooled you into believing that men should have game. They ain't got no goddamn game. Even the gay ones ain't got no damn game. They don't. You know how a man say he interested in you? I was walking down the street today earlier, right? I'm walking down the street, trying to get back to my meeting, right? Just a switch. And I switched so hard, honey, my titties sweat. All right, so I'm just switching, walking down the street. My titties go this way, my booty go that way. Just running, trying to get down the street, right? I walk by this restaurant not too far from my house. The guy who worked there, probably in his early 30s. He looked like he in his early 30s. He's sitting at the door. He's the person who greets people at the door, tell them, not the host. I guess you could say the host. To come on in, trying to wave people in. I'm walking by him. This is his version of flirting, but this is how a lot of men flirt. His version of flirting is just, as I'm walking by, every time I walk by, just staring. I feel him looking at me even though I never look at him, right? I'm not available in that way. And so, I walk by, but today I was like, let me be friendly to this man, because he just stared me down. And so I nodded my head to myself. He said, now he's a fine man. This man fine as hell, but got no game. That's how men flirt. They just stare, and when you give them attention, their face light up. Okay? So that's how most of them flirt. You gotta almost stop and be like, come over, hi. Meet in the middle. Right? But then, if they come up and talk to you, baby, he really wants you. He really wants you. He really wants you at that moment, girl. So how you react to it, you smile. Hi. How are you? Pleasure. My name is MJ. What's yours? Oh, that's a beautiful name. I'm from here. And you? I'm just flattered that you came up and said hello. Put on a fucking show. Do you have to teach you girls how to act? Okay? I'm just flattered that you came up and said hello. Your total responsibility when a man is flirting with you is to flatter him. That's your only job. Flatter him. But no, well, you're very handsome, and I noticed you noticing me. So, can I tell you a secret? I feel so silly admitting it. When I first saw you, I wanted you to come over and say hi because I was too afraid to say hi to you. I was nervous. I thought you wouldn't like me. Girl, you knew that man would like you. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. I thought you wouldn't like me. Yeah, I didn't know. Girl, I don't want to have to do all that, MJ. I enjoy doing that shit. Oh, honey, I love it. And they love that too. Maybe because I like masculine men. Masculine men love all that shit. They love all that shit. I love it too. Honey, when Pearline in these streets, she dainty. Now, when I'm on here with you bitches, that's when Pearline turned into Pearline. That's when I can smoke my Newports, honey. Got a pack of them sitting right here. You want some, babe? You want one? Here, let me get you my lighter. Got a lighter on this titty. Newports over here. And my wallet under here. Hold on. Let me get you my wallet. You want to give me a Dr. Pepper? Give me a Dr. Pepper. Give me a Dr. Pepper. Now, see, when I'm with y'all, I can be the burly bitch that I really am. But when I'm with him, I'm softer. Oh, my gosh. Now, see, he know Pearline really exists, but he don't have to see her that often. Pearline, that's how it's pronounced. Pearline. P-U-R-L-E-A-N-E. It's French. Bitch, it ain't French. You from South Carolina. That shit ain't French. Okay? That's what it is. What do you do when you see a change after 2 months? Welcome it. People change. No one's the same from the day they met you. They always change over 2 months, 3 months, a year. The question is the person that they've changed into or that they've allowed, because they haven't really changed. What they've done is they've allowed more of their real self to come out. That's the problem with getting too hooked on the person that they showed us up front. Thinking this is who they're going to be forever. Girl, you out your motherfucking mind if you think the person that he showed you he was in month 1 is the person he's going to be in year 2. You must not know men very well. Or yourself, because you're going to change too. You think all that dainty cute shit that we be motherfucking doing in the beginning. You said your cousin Pearline is from South Carolina too. Hey cousin. But you think all that dainty cute shit that we be doing in the beginning of the relationship, we gonna be doing that shit a year from now, 2 years from now, 7 years from now? You out your motherfucking mind. I don't expect him to be doing that shit either. Even on his best day, he ain't gonna be the person he was day 1. Come on now. Let's be real about it for a second. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, as their flower blooms, as you peel back the layers of the onion, does the onion get sweeter? As the flower blooms, does the aroma of it become more pervasive in the environment? That's the question. You see how poetic I am? But for real. Pearline. Y'all need to spell my motherfucking name correct. The fuck? Y'all disrespectful to me. But yeah, that's what I say. You know what I'm saying? What sign am I? I'm a Pisces. Hey, Suge. Pearline, that's right. Pearline. But yeah, so I think that's the whole thing. He changed out 2 months. Okay. How about you not compare him to who he was at day 1, but just look at him as he is today and ask yourself, is the person he's changed into, is this someone I want to be with or not? If the answer is yes, then keep moving forward and keep on enjoying the unfolding. If it's not, then hey, got your answer right there. You said, is this just like Ask MJ Q&A? I don't know. I was invited. Suge. This alive. And that's what we do on here. We talk shit. Now, you look cute from your photo, so sit down, okay? We don't have a lot of gentlemen that join us very often, okay? So when a cute one joins, we do invite them to sit down, all right? Don't say no stupid shit. We won't say no stupid shit. You got a question, you can ask it. All right? You want to tell me how pretty I am today? Well, this shit is motherfucking welcomed. All right? So welcome. It's Q&A. It's Q&A, yeah. Let me see here. You said I already told him to go sit in the back. Now, why he got to sit in the back? Y'all be nice to these men. They come on here to be with you bitches and y'all act stupid. Let me see. What's my next question? Thoughts on a friend bringing a baby on a girl's trip. Baby, leave your baby and leave your man at home. Leave your baby and leave your man at home. Leave your baby and leave your man at home, girl. I'm your friend, not your baby's friend. If we're on a girl's trip. Now, it's one thing if it's like, oh, let's go out for dinner on Sunday. Yeah, bring your family, bring your kids, whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. But a girl's trip? Girl, they trying to get away from their damn kids. Why you bringing yours? I ain't got a babysitter. Well, girl, didn't get a refund on this trip. You ain't got to come. I don't want to be around your kids like that. Not no damn girl's trip. I don't want to be around your kids. I don't want to be around your kids. Now, listen. I'm not a fan of other people's children, for the most part. I'm going to tell you that right now, because half y'all don't know how to discipline your kids. So I'm not a real fan of being around your kids. I was out jogging earlier today. Somebody came up to me, hi, blah, blah, blah. They hit their child with them. I was like, hi, how are you? And I didn't even realize the child was there. The child was like a little small toddler. Child, This child trying to get the attention of their mama. Mommy. So every time she's talking, hold on a minute, while she's trying to talk to me. Baby, I want to give that child the look of death to say, can you shut the fuck up just for a minute? Just for 1 second. Because, baby, my attention span ain't that long. And you can't not get attention right now. And she don't know how to manage you. I can't deal with that shit. You say, MJ, you don't want kids? Yeah, I want kids. My kids ain't going to act like that. Oh, you don't know how your kids will act. I know how I act. And I know how... They ain't gonna act like that. They're not gonna act like that. Don't you worry about that. They ain't gonna. You see, when we was children, I remember when we was kids, you know, my mother, we'd be out in public at the mall or whatever, and she used to threaten us when it wasn't even our fault. Let me tell you what I meant. We'd be at the mall. I remember being at Springfield Mall out in Virginia somewhere. You see some kid acting like a goddamn fool. Doing temper tantrum, shit like that, running and shit. And my mother would look at us. We didn't even do shit. She'd look at us and be like, y'all know better. If you was tempted, she set the boundary based on how y'all wasn't raising y'all's kids right. Y'all know better. Or when she do like just ball her mouth up, you knew she was mad. She go. Okay, keep straight face. It's terrorized me as a child, but it's not terrorized, but like you knew don't fuck with her, right? And she was looking at you like this. And you'd be like, okay. Now my father just looked like this, right? So my point is, no. I don't want to be around your motherfucking kids. I'm good on that shit. Thank you, baby. You said, boo, you look good. I'm about to go in a minute. What makes a man afraid to approach who he's attracted to? The same reason that make you afraid to attract. What makes a man afraid to approach someone he's attracted to? The same reason why you're afraid to approach someone you're attracted to. Men are humans. Take the gender thing off the table. I feel like I just got my eyebrows done with this one little piece is sticking down. Take gender off the table and just call him a human. He's a human being. And as a human being, humans are afraid of rejection in a lot of cases. Not in every case, but in a lot of cases. So a lot of y'all put pressure on men to approach y'all, not because you wholeheartedly feel like it's the thing that a man should do. Maybe you partly believe that. But also because you haven't gotten over your fear of rejection. Therefore, you hide behind the veil of masculinity and femininity roles so that he can do what you're afraid to do. I like what Oshi's Natural said. You may not look approachable. That's a big one. There's sometimes when men look at you and they want to approach you, but you don't look approachable. What you mean? I'm standing right here. You have to go. Can I share with you from my own book? All right. Now, I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you reality. Okay. I would say that probably since I was like 18, I started going out to the bars at 18. Don't judge. They didn't card me. But yeah, I used to hang out. You know, in college, I was hanging out. And since I was about that age, I remember my friends would tell me, they'd be like, why do guys approach you more than they approach us? And my friends were very attractive. So I feel like we was all in the pretty girl, pretty boy kind of crew, right? So that wasn't it. It wasn't like, oh, people like me more than they like them. In some ways, I felt like some of my friends were more attractive than me. I felt that at least. And throughout my adult life, that's never really been an issue of men approaching me. I'll approach somebody if I want to, but that's never really been an issue of them approaching me. But I can tell you one of the things that's the most common thing that I've recognized about myself compared to some other people. I smile. I smile. It is that fucking simple. I smile. Usually for no reason at all. I smile. I smile. Right? I'm conscious of, are my cheekbones lifted? Are my eyes smizing, for lack of better terms? I don't know if it's really a smize, but whatever. Right? My face gives off an open energy. If I see someone staring at me, even if it's a man that I'm not particularly attracted to, I don't just look away. Why am I going to do that? I don't want him, but still I'm not going to. The man's looking at me. The look is a compliment. Unless he looks like someone I'm just like, I get bad energy from. He's staring at me. Other day I was somewhere, and this man was standing just staring. He's like this. Older gentleman, right? He was staring. So I looked at him and I was like, good afternoon. I said, good afternoon, have a nice day. And I kept on walking. Right? Now, of course, be selective about how you handle that, because some men, you say good afternoon and now he ain't leaving you alone. So be selective about how you handle your business. But my point is, I don't know that anyone ever taught me this, but I think that when I start dealing with the benefits of it, I just said, I'm going to keep on doing it. I smile. And that, to me, opens the door for more people to be friendly towards me, for people to approach me if they're, attracted or whatever. Whatever it may be. I smile. So, my point is, let's not question why I don't approach you. Ask yourself, what can you do to be more approachable? More approachable. What can you do to make people feel safe approaching you? Men like to go for a sure shot. If you stand there looking like that, girl, he ain't trying to fool with that shit. Don't nobody want to play hard to get games. Nobody wants to deal with you playing hard to get. Fuck that shit. Girl, don't nobody want to deal with that shit. Men want to know where they got a sure shot. They want to deal with somebody who they going to get a yes from, or they have a high likelihood of getting a yes. Now, you got some men out here who don't give a fuck about that. And they will approach you even though they know you don't want them. There's always one in the group. But for the most part, men want to get a yes. So smile at him, make eye contact, wave, my famous wave, finger wave. Or find an excuse to talk to him. That works too. Men love to be helpful. Put them to work. You don't believe me? Put them to work. What you say? Kareem said, Lily, just about every woman I hear say things like that have nasty attitudes and are unapproachable. He said it. I agree. I'll ask the man for help in a minute. If I'm open and available and I want to connect with a guy, hell yeah. Excuse me. Hi. I hope I'm not disturbing you. I'm not? Okay, cool. You have the same kind of phone that I do. I see. Yeah, you do. Okay. I literally have no idea. How do I turn this thing off on my phone? I'm not playing stupid. I'm opening the door. He knows I can probably figure that shit out. But he likes being helpful, and he likes the fact that I'm making it easy for him. Make it easy for him. Excuse me. I noticed that you have a phone charger right there on the table. My phone is literally about to run out of battery. I know. Can I use it? 10 minutes. I promise I'll bring it right back. In fact, I'll sit right here so you can see me. Oh, that seems like too much work. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Okay? It worked for me. It worked for me. How do you step into your femininity as a gay man? I just be me. I'm a pretty effeminate guy in general. And so I didn't really have to step into it per se. So much I just allow myself to be myself. I think that's more of what it is. I think you have to let whatever your natural energy is come out for you. Rather as femininity, masculinity, a mixture of both depending on the circumstance. Excuse me. I'm new.
I know I'm new here. I don't really speak the language very well. So, but you do. Can you help me? This menu right here, I have no idea what is good on this. Can you share? What do you think is good? What would you order? Bitch, I'm a damsel always in distress. Always. And even when you get that man, let him help you. Let him take care of everything for you. Let him. Let him. Let him. Let him. Let him. Let him take care of everything that he can take care of. Let him. I do. I do. Babe, I have to pay this. Can you pay this? Can you send them the money for this? I'll send you the money for it. It's just if you could do it. I just need to. No, don't worry about it. I got it. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me see here. Let me see here. I mean, your questions. Men are very simple. Not in a bad way. Not like simple-minded, but simple from the point of view that, generally speaking, doesn't really matter what culture a man's from, what his race is. Really, if he's gay or straight, doesn't really matter. Men tend to operate through the same rules when it comes to attraction. If they know or believe that you're not going to reject them and that you're going to like them, then they will activate their masculinity to go after you if they also want you. If a man wants you and is not going after you, then either he already has someone and he's being loyal, so we got to respect him for that, or he doesn't know that you want him. You think, how does he not know? I talk to him every day. Girl, that don't mean he know. Sometimes you got to flirt a little bit. You got to flirt a lot of bit. That smile's a flirt. Mm-hmm. Compliments. You look good today. You look really good. How are you? Mm-hmm. I'm happy to see you. I'm always happy to see you. Girl, and mean it. And mean it! All right, I'm going to go in a minute. I cannot believe I got watermelon juice in my damn hair. I was planning to wash my hair in the morning, but now I feel like I got to do it at night because I don't want my hair to be sticky or whatever. Now, if I drop... So here's the problem I have. See, my hair is like curly, 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 and it's densely curly, right? So here's the problem. If I wash my hair, it's going to take... I don't use a blow dryer on my hair. It's going to take... And I don't use like a towel up in my hair. I don't do anything like that. Because I wash my hair, I put my little curl cream on it, and I let it sit, right? Because that way my curls are even more defined. So anyway... When I do that, it's going to take at least 4 hours to dry. At least. Like fully dry. Because if I go to sleep while my hair is wet, it's going to just stay pressed to my head. You see what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. Why am I talking with you all about this like you give a shit? You're like, just tell us how to get a man, honey. Okay. All right. What if he knows you want him, but he only wants to be intimate with you in the bedroom? Is that what you want with him? If that's what you want with him, and that's what he wants with you, then why not do what two adults do who want the same thing? Some men you may want in a certain kind of way that he doesn't want you in that kind of way. What I've discovered, here's what I discovered. Let's say you want a man in a relationship kind of way, but he only wants you in a bedroom kind of way. Right? But you also want him in a bedroom kind of way too. But you happen to want more. What I discovered is that the men who I wanted more from them than they wanted from me usually turn out to be men that once I learn more about them, I don't want them at all. I don't want them at all. At all, at all. I've learned that. So to me, what I've had to learn is to enjoy a man for what we have in common. So if what we have in common is the element that we want to, then y'all do that. But if he wants less and you want more or vice versa, y'all can't go to that other level. Stick at the common level. At the common level. Find the common ground. And if you're like, but no, I can't do that, I want more from him, then don't do nothing at all. That's cool. Don't do nothing at all. Don't go into that territory that you're not ready for. Or that you don't want to be in, for that matter. Right? Otherwise, find the common ground. Some of y'all want more from a man than he's capable of giving you, and frankly, he's less than what you deserve. For reasons that you may not even know. But that common ground is something y'all could enjoy together. What do I know? Fuck is that? All right, sure. I gotta go. I'm tired. And I've been on here longer than I said I would be. Y'all see how my eyes are watery and red? Y'all be like, why are your eyes red? Because I come on here late as fuck. Wherever y'all are at, I'm pretty sure it's earlier than it is here. So I've been here late as fuck for y'all. Tired as a motherfucker. Why your eyes red? You look drunk. I didn't drink shit. It's the middle of the fucking night. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Bye.